Hello everyone, how are you guys? It's day 27 of the 30-day coloring challenge, and I'm so excited to show you this gorgeous tag, not gorgeous because I did it, the gorgeous design from Neat and Tangled. And they just recently had a card making event, and this was my project for the event, so I want to show you how I did it. So first I colored the background with B05, and now I'm using the Various ink, the Copic blending solution I use all the time. And I just put some in the middle of my nubby rag here, and you saw me squeeze it just so the other fibers can absorb it. And I put it on the coloring, and now I'm heat setting it, and I'm going to do that again. So you can play around with this. You can repeat this and get more texture. And if there's any bleeding, you can just use your zero marker and push that color back into the colored area. The zero marker is kind of like an eraser. So I use this technique all the time, and it's wonderful to use on critters and things. Sorry. So now this die cut, this is the die, and we're going to glue it on top of this. The tag is also a die from Neat and Tangled. So the most important, I just wanted to show you how I colored while I used my rag technique on the background, and how I'm doing some quick coloring on this. It's really a succulent, but I'm using it as a flower today, so some quick coloring. So this is not sped up at all. I want you to see the real time that you really can color quick and get beautiful results. So first I used my darkest color, and then I'm using RV10 on top of that. I think it's, I'll look, but I think it's RV34. Hold on, let me look now. Okay, that's a score for Kathy Rakusin. It is RV34, and then I'm using RV10, RV10 on top of it. Now watch, I'm picking up the zero, and I'm going to wash over that line. So while I was blabbing, I hope you watched what I was doing. I started with the dark color, I went over that with the light color, and then the zero. I want to keep that sweet spot on each petal. And then if you want, you can go add a little bit in the nook and cranny. Now I'm just going to speed this up because I'm doing the exact same thing. But notice how I'm leaving that sweet spot. I don't even go over it with the pink. So this quick coloring, I like to color smashing, because you're really just smashing that color on. But you get the sweet spot, you get the depth, and it's really quick and easy. So once this succulent slash flower is finished, we're going to use the rag technique again on all of the petals just to get some texture and some nubbiness. But before we do that, on the die cut, there's this banner, and there's lines that define the banner. And when you're looking at it in person, you can see. But now, where I'm doing this light shading, the lines are becoming more defined. So I'm doing the same thing I did on my petals, just to give a little bit of color to the banner here. And this is super easy. I added just a very little bit, kind of an L-shape line in the corners with the RV34, and then I used the RV10 to soften that, and now I'm going back with the zero. I'm color smashing it on the whole thing. So I wanted to heat set that because I have my super fine tip Sharpie marker, and I'm just adding a little black line in the corners there. That's it. So when I finish this, I'm just going to put some more solution on my rag just so it's damp, and then push down on the petals for some texture. Now I'm going to glue the die cut on top. Now you might notice on my tag there's a black line because I was prepping where to place the sentiment stamp on my Misty, and that black line is driving me crazy, so when this is all said and done, I cut it off. So I just glued that down, and once I glue it down, I use acrylic block so that it dries nice and flat. And then you want to glue the top of the tag on. There's a bunch of little pieces in this tag set, and just glue it on there like that. And then you feed a variety of ribbon through the hole, through the tag top, and it just looks all festive, just like that. You can add some sequins if you want. You can color the flower on the bottom a different color. There's so much variety with the stamp, excuse me, and the die cut. And it really came together very quick. I hope you noticed that. So thank you for watching, and it was so great meeting so many of you at the Neat and Tangle event. Have a great day. Bye-bye.